So I was hanging out with a friend the other day and he asked me how the real estate market was going. And I said, it's going great. And he looks at me kind of funny and he goes, well, aren't you worried about the big crash that's getting ready to happen? And I kind of laughed. I said, well, what are you talking about? He goes, well, don't you pay attention to the news and everything that's going on out there? You know, the real estate market's getting ready to crash. Interest rates are up, inflation's up, all these things. Like it's bound to crash, right? This isn't sustainable. And I kind of laughed and I kind of explained to him that, you know, the data that I look at every single day is a little bit different than what all the economists are even looking at. The data that I look at every single day is right here locally in our market. I work with buyers and sellers every single day. I know what they're looking at. I know how they're reacting to the market. But if you look at what's going on in the news nationally right now, it is scary and it's freaking people out. So I'm here to kind of put things straight for you guys a little bit. If you look at just this graph down here, you know, forecasts for this year, a lot of economists were saying that we're going to see a huge drop in home values. And if you look at the news, some of the things that Zillow was saying about values going down is totally false. But it's got people pretty freaked out. Here's a statistic right here that shows that 67% of Americans think that we're headed towards a crash, right? Then the news is freaking people out. A lot of talks about foreclosures being higher than they've ever been. Well, look, here is some statistics right here showing you that foreclosures, we've got 1 million fewer foreclosures than we did 3 years ago. The market is really strong, and I don't care what the economists say, and I don't care what people say about what's going on here in our local market. I'm in it every single day looking at what the buyers are doing and how they're reacting to the market, and I'm here to tell you that it's not changing. Economics 101, right? It's supply and demand. The demand is higher than it's ever been. The supply is lower than it's ever been, and that's gonna keep home prices going up. You know, one of the funny things is that the Fed is trying to help us out with this inflation a little bit, and they keep playing around with these interest rates, but it's not really doing anything. Think about this. Right now, as a seller, you think about this. If you're thinking about selling your home right now and you're getting ready to stick the sign in the yard and then all of a sudden interest rates go up, and this would be for you thinking about selling and then buying, what are you going to do? You're going to hold back. You're not going to put your house on the market because a lot of people out there are trying to time up the interest rates. So when the interest rates go up, inventory goes down. Well, when supply and inventory is down, what's that do? It pushes up the prices. Limited supply, right? Then guess what happens when all the interest rates start to go down for everybody? We're going to see a flood of buyers coming into the market, trying to time it up and get that good interest rate and buy. Well, with the demand coming in, what's that going to do for prices? It's going to go up. In my opinion, I don't think that there's anything that the Fed can do to the interest rates to try to control any of this inflation. And so look at the news, be aware of what all's going on out there, but talk to your local real estate agent that really knows what's going on. Somebody that's out in the field every single day talking to buyers and sellers. And you talk to those agents, you'll find out the market, especially here in Indiana, is super strong. The demand is up, the supply is down, and that is going to keep home prices going up, which for you guys thinking about buying in the near future, that's where you want to get in. You want to get in now and see your investment grow. And it's going to grow over the next couple of years. If you guys have any questions at all about real estate, you want to chat, give me a call. Would love to give you the inside scoop on what's going on here locally in our market.